Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Satori, I'm 25 years old, I'm a psychic medium, and I may or may not have a message for you today. Okay, calling on Archangel Michael to help me today with these messages, asking for energy protection and discernment. Amen. Okay. Yes, so if you're new here, feel free to introduce yourself. You can put your name, your zodiac sign, anything about you. You can like the video, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what it is you need to hear today. We're going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot to help clarify the feelings I'm getting. A rainbow. That was somewhere over the rainbow. The Wizard of Oz, somewhere over the rainbow could be significant for someone. I keep hearing shadows. Someone here is seeing shadows. And there's a song I'm getting. It's called In My Room by Julia Wolf, right? So these are just specific signs that this may be for you. Aw. Ooh, okay. This is a love reading, so click off if that's not something you're needing right now. Three of Wands. Passion. Stuck. Intense. Scorpio, Aquarius, intensity. Very, very intense, very serious, very stubborn energy. Someone's going to present themselves in such a way that you are curious. You're curious on what's really going on. Yep, look, the Hanged Man. You know, I talked about, I was hearing stuck and stubborn. They've been like that for a long time. Very stuck, very set in their ways. A wolf, spirit animal, could be significant for y'all. Also a road trip, and I'm hearing Kentucky, Virginia. So Kentucky, I'm seeing specific states. Kentucky, Virginia, so like East Coast could be significant. Knight of Cups is sort of wanting to come out. It's not quite coming out yet for a reason. Who is this person and why are they significant? Nine of Swords, they're overthinking about you. They're not thinking, they're overthinking about you. Someone is genuinely not sure how to proceed with you. They feel as though there's a need for action, but they're stuck with the Hanged Man on how to do that or if it's the right thing. Ace of Cups is popping into my head, so this is a soulmate. Take it with a grain of salt. We have a lot of soulmates, so my understanding of soulmates is that specific soulmates teach us specific lessons, okay? So each person has a purpose in your life and vice versa. And we align with people during different parts of our journey. And so this specific person, why are you aligned with them right now? Because you've up-leveled. I see the Ace of Wands. Two aces in my head. See if they come out. I'm interested to know what else is going to come out of the deck. Thank you. Whoa, Knight of Cups. Remember how it was like the Knight of Cups is wanting to come out, but it's not quite coming out. Then the King of Swords. Okay. They're fighting they're having to fight their ego. They're having to fight their thoughts. It's their thinking that's getting them stuck, right? They have a very stubborn, strong mind, and sometimes it's almost like when they put their foot down or decide they're going to do something, they don't want to go back on it. Maybe they decided they weren't going to do love right now, or maybe they decided they weren't going to do love at all, or they just had this belief system about love. And for some reason, it feels like you have shifted their mindset on love and maybe attraction. Knight of Cups tells me they're very attracted to you emotionally, um, and otherwise, but specifically the Knight of Cups is sort of like a giddy, like, ooh, I'm really feeling a connection here. Like they feel something magical towards you. Um, Seven of Swords. I don't like that though. That's someone around them. Who is that? Oh. Oh, yeah, no wonder. The Tower, the Eight of Cups. They walked away from someone that left them feeling betrayed. Seven of Swords makes me feel like they were lied to, and they have been running from their shadow for so long. Whoever this is like, they have been trying to outrun some sort of fear. It's like a fear of love, yeah. They have been running from commitment or love or friendship or even family. Like this person has been running very quickly. Like they can't stop. Like their feet are just moving and they don't have a choice. So this person deals with so much stress and anxiety because of the choices that they make. The choices that they make to stay stuck and to give people power over them and their belief systems. And so that's what I'm seeing is happening here is there's a recognition for, okay, something about they see it in your eyes, but there's a recognition for what you've been through and also how they were supposed to come through, or the way that you're supposed to love someone. They recognize, okay, if you care about someone, you have to show them that. So there is that belief system. But there's a conflicting belief system as well that says it's not worth it to care. And I think this person has recognized that that is fear. This person has figured out what the devil is in their life, and they've realized it's a fear of love. They're like, I've been trying to run from something. What is it? What is it? It's love. And I specifically feel like the kind of love that you offer. So, like, unconditional love. So, can we get some confirmation on your energy? Or let's drink some water because I'm dehydrated. This is so specific, but I'm seeing this is the kind of person that, like, if they see a cute mug or a t-shirt or I'm seeing like a keychain that if they see it and it reminds them of you, they want to grab it. This is interesting. They want to buy you things. They see things and they're like, why do I have this urge to get that for so and so? That's so weird. They find it very weird how they feel towards you. They're so judgmental of their own emotions with that Nine of Swords and Seven of Swords. It's like every time they have a feeling of love come up, they're like, you're not worthy of it. And that's so deeply ingrained within them. And that's really just, that's a lot, okay? That's a lot. That's a lot to carry around. Like this feeling of, I've never been good enough. Like, girl, what? Girl, boy, king, queen. Um, what is your energy? Well, you definitely have them hooked on you. Like, it's something about how you smell as well. Um, they're drawn to you. They feel very close to you. In your chest, you'll feel it in your chest. They feel close in your chest. There's a feeling in the chest here. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Wow. You're very much focused on your career potentially or up leveling on a personal level, right? Pentacles is very grounded. It's like, let me focus on the things that are right in front of me, directly around me. There are things that have to get done. I have to focus on these things or else I will be left feeling empty. You are someone that needs grounding. And so you've taken that role in your life of being the grounding person for people around you very seriously. You realize you're that for yourself as well. You're like, okay, so the kind of connection I need to myself is a peaceful one. I need a peaceful connection to my higher self. And so, how can I ground that into my day to day existence? So, you're a very smart person, Virgo energy. You're a very smart person, Libra energy as well. Okay. This is weird, but I saw someone driving down like a country road and there's like cows. Anyways, that could be. I was seeing a road trip, so maybe someone's going to be road tripping and that's part of the scenery. I don't know, but someone here has a dream to travel to all 50 states or like to travel the country, or there's a big traveling dream that's going to be accomplished um, in your near future in the next 3 years. Specific, it's a big one though, so it's something you work up to. So this would be equivalent to like, say you've never left the country, you're going to leave the country, or say you've never been on a plane, you're going to go on a plane, and you're also going to take a 1 week trip to Japan, or um, I keep seeing Tokyo for someone here, but also for someone else, I'm seeing New York, like New York City. I'm seeing, like, these are big places, big milestones. Anyways, um, apples could be significant. You know, sometimes I see apples. Wow. And in that, you know, I think teaching, I think of teachers for some reason. Why do I think of teachers? What is it that I used to see like the, anyways, I feel like I can't describe this because I'm getting off track. I have to just keep going. This person has a lot to learn. I'm hearing maestro, and that means teacher. So, um, yeah. Okay. You know, I would say because you're because you're coming through in a more grounded energy, you would probably be very picky with who you're letting in. Yeah, I feel like you're not at a place where you're gonna like just be like, oh, come on in. Like, no, um, you're working on things, so they're gonna have to wait, you know, or they're gonna have to accept that you're maybe not in the place that they're at, if that makes sense. So, yeah, much love. Like, this Pentacles energy, it's about knowing your priorities. You've got a list of priorities, and it's a stacked list, and you've got a lot of things you're doing. Um, I would find it very hard to believe that you have a ton of time to invest into this person, to be honest. So why are they aligned with you? The Six of Wands. Yeah, you know what? It's when you want to become something, you go after it. So they want to be like you. Maestro, teacher, they want to learn from you. They want to learn love from you specifically. They feel like you could teach them how to love. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel very sad right now. They like this person has been neglecting themselves emotionally for so long. I can't imagine they're doing well, and I don't think they are with the Tower, Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, Hanged Man, King of Swords. Like, these are really intense cards. Really, the only one that's even remotely lighthearted coming from their energy is Knight of Cups, and it's the only one out of one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Um, so yeah, they've got a long ways to go, and I definitely think that you are where they need to be emotionally. As far as like emotional maturity goes, I think they could learn a lot from you. And I'm not saying that you have to teach them anything, really. You're not obligated to do that. It's totally up to you. So, I feel like I want to use the Psychic Tarot. I want to learn it from you, but I just don't know. Yeah, this is like a chaotic situation. For at least it is, their life feels chaotic. Their energy feels very, very stressed and very, very chaotic. What do we have coming out? Conflict and defeat. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's quite the opposite of you being like the Six of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Like, okay, stand your ground. Well, so, okay. This is a message for someone that recently stood up to a feminine energy. Oh, trapped in fear. Yo, this is confirmation on what I've been saying this whole time. That's confirmation that they've been trapped in fear. But also, this is sort of doubling as a message for you, talking sort of, this is talking about if you stood up to a feminine energy, whether that was a friend, a mother figure, a boss, that was a really badass move. Okay? Can I get some more clarity on that? Material, and you're going to be rewarded. The spirit is like, you don't know how cool that was. Like, a lot of people in your position would not have done what you did. So that's just a quick little disclaimer for someone here that was like recently just like, you know what? Hell no, I'm not taking this. Like, okay, we have heart chakras. So I was talking about like you would feel their energy in your chest because, well, okay, I think of the heart and I think lessons in love, learning to love. So like, it's so funny because I really feel like they would do anything to buy you things. And that's so like just such a big thing for them. Like gift giving is like an act of love. Like they have to gift, they need to give you gifts. Flower, like it's like they're calling, they feel like you need this, you need, like they want to just like, it's, ooh, you're like water. Okay, I'm seeing that scene from Bridgerton. Oh dear God. That scene from season 4 of Bridgerton. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a scene, a spoiler, 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 um, where the mom is with someone, I won't say who, and she's like, I am the tea that you'll be drinking. And I'm like, oh my God, that's this person's energy. They, I feel like they find you very, like you're a temptation and very attractive and someone that they just have felt called to chase after, chased at, Jesus, the name Chase could be significant. Chase after. Um, maybe the name Chase is significant. Maybe. Ooh, letter D could be significant. Okay. Can I get some more chords? They've been changing their mind a lot. You change your mind like a girl changes clothes. Okay, look, you've got spiritual union. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. What's happening? Okay, with spiritual union here, it's like this person is coming face to face with who, hold on. This is crazy. It's like every confusing feeling that they've ever had is going to make sense. It's like a spiritual awakening. Okay, with spiritual union, it's like coming into union. It feels in this context like coming into union with their real purpose on this planet, not the one they've been working on. Because they're not one and the same. They have been on a path of they've been on the hanged man's path for a while. They've been really just on that path, choosing that. And you know, there are going to be some consequences of that. I just have to say, because I don't think they've been their best self. I don't think they've been the nicest, and I do not think that they are 1000% deserving of your attention, right? So that's why I'm like, use your discernment. You really, when people come back around and you're like already like at a different place in your life, you are absolutely allowed to say you're not interested or you don't have time, or this also goes for family or old friends. Like, you know, you don't need to feel obligated to correct, focus on other people's energy when you are trying to build for yourself. yes, you probably already have people you take care of. You have things you do. Like this is your life, your energy, and that's fucking precious. So like don't feel like you have to drop everything to heal this person or make them feel better or, filter. You don't need to filter. I would not filter anything. If you don't like this person, you need to tell them that because they like you. I'm just gonna be so for real. They're like really, really, really deep in their emotions for you. It's deep water, is what I'm hearing, and they feel very sensitive and very nervous. So if they were to come forward, it would take a they would be pushing past what a huge ancestral cycle, first of all, pushing past the fear that has kept them stuck. If they choose to do that, which they fucking want to, it's like in their energy, it's very strong. If they want to try, it's not about the outcome, it's about trying, and that's how they break the cycle. And you're like the guinea. Okay, spirit's like, that's why this isn't about what happened. It's not about what you do necessarily, or how you respond, or what kind of it's not about giving them validation. It's about them pushing through their ego and learning to be openly expressive with their love and emotions. And if they get rejected, which it's likely they will, based off the energy that you're in, maybe at first. Maybe later you'll say yes if you like this person, but for the majority of you guys, you're just very focused and very grounded. So, um, if you are open to love and if you are also resonating with being very grounded, you will want them to slow down and be a little bit more practical, probably. There's a level of practicality that you're needing from the people around you. Um, yeah, whatever you have going on is important. I think you're locked into your purpose and they're still sort of shifting into that energy. Destiny is here, number 10, destiny. Okay, so you may introduce this person to some form of healing, or you may introduce them. It just feels like if you were to sit and, you know, give this person even like a 30-minute phone call or a text message, it feels like they would learn a lot from you because, like I said, you're pinnacles, okay? You know your shit. Whoever you are, you know your shit. And this is a learning opportunity for them. It's not about what you give them, it's about what they offer to you and how open and willing, how willing and able are they to see to it that they express their emotions. They have to push past the fear because I'm literally stumbling. Like I feel like crying. I'm so scared. So like that's the energy that they're fucking terrified of love. They are terrified to love you. They are not able to sleep right now. What you did, I don't know. I put a spell on you. I don't, you might, I mean, if you did, you did, but most of you guys don't bother because, like, you're doing other things, you're working on things. I doubt that you really are giving much attention to this person or anyone for that matter in that way. Like, if you're alone, you're probably focused on working on something for yourself, or like, I don't know, you're just not overthinking like about this person. For whatever reason, you're just not in that energy. They seem to be. Safety. You are held. Safety. Oh. Okay. There is something very healing about the foundation of this connection, meaning it's like a spiritual, like it has the potential to be medicine. Yes, it has the potential to be very healing on both ends. However you want to go about it, however you want to label it, whatever it is you want to offer on your end. Um, it feels like at the end of the day, there's something very healing that comes from it. Yeah. Okay, hello. Awakening, live in the moment. Yes, okay, this is what I was sort of feeling. You know, the, it is an awakening. Like they're awakening to their true self, to their true feelings, to their true path. There's a safety in that. So becoming safe inside, safe, becoming safe inside your heart, it does something to you, and it makes you warmer towards others. And maybe they're finally taking better care of themselves enough to the point. See, when I said they're like, I remember I said something like one. Yeah, I said 1 out of 7 of these cards are lighthearted. Um, that means they have a long way to go. But I feel like because there is one card here that tells me that they're at the very beginning, they're at the precipice of breaking through that wall. Um, and it's gonna happen very quickly because once you start, you don't stop. When you start awakening, spirit goes, no, no, no. You started to rip off the band aid, keep going. You don't rip it halfway and then like put it back down. No, 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 no. Once spirit kind of presses that red button and goes, all right, it's time for you to stop hiding. It's time for you're gonna hear from this person, okay? You just are. Um, Let me see. I want to pull anything from the romance angels. Yes, you have passion. Hold on, something flipped over. Let your friends help you. One more. I feel like you're about to have a really nice sit down or hang out with like a best friend. This is not the same person as who we've been talking about. This is like, this is someone that is really funny. I feel like they're very funny. I feel like they're very nerdy and they're very protective over you. And they are very nurturing and take on a very nurturing role in your presence. Okay. Yeah, and I think you're going to talk to this person about whatever happens here. Um, you're gonna be like, what do I? Maybe you're gonna ask for advice on, because like I said, you are working on things. You have things going on. So maybe this isn't on your list of priorities, and you need someone to sort of help you figure out what you want to do in the situation. Um, yeah, 1111 is popping into my head. That could be significant. Last card is love yourself first. Look at that. Look at that. That's your energy. If you take anything from this reading, take the fact that you are coming through in such a powerful energy. Um, what this person feels for you has quite literally caused them to awaken to their true spiritual path. That's not a small deal, okay? You were so you are so beautiful that your presence has triggered this person to just break through. They're going to break through. Um the love that you have for yourself. I just there's more to that, but anyways, there's more miracles on the way for you guys. I might have to do another reading. I don't know. I was going to do a live, but like a TikTok live, but this sort of came a little bit more naturally right now. Um but anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If this is confirming your intuition, come back and let me know when it happens because I am very interested to see how this person breaks through. Who are they? What's the tea? Because the energy I just read is so crazy. Um, wow. Sending good vibes to you all. If you need to book a private session, click on my channel. There is a Tidy Cow link. That is how you book. I have 15-minute, 30-minute, and hour-long Zoom sessions that are screen recorded if you request that. So, yep. See y'all soon. Peace out.